Hello, and welcome to the video review for the EVA 0 prototype Bandai limited model high grade model kit. And let me start by saying this is a great model kit. It's my first one, but definitely won't be my last. And if you don't know what Neon Genesis Evangelion is about, well, it's basically, God, how do I describe it? About depressed kids. There you go. Depressed teenagers. That's the best way I can describe Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay, so before we review the figure itself, let's go over the box. So, right here we have the front. It shows EVA Unit-00 with the Spear of Longinus. And here we have the head of EVA 0. And then we have the 3 rays. I'm assuming this is 1, 2, and 3. Assuming. Here we have the side. It basically shows cool poses. Cool shots. Here we have the other side. Basically just shows the figure itself. Yeah, okay, so now that we're done with the box, let's go over the manual. Here's the manual. It has this cool cover art. It shows Ray right there, Nerve. Bunch of crap in hentai language that I can't understand. Here's a rundown of Ray, Ray 2, the actual mecha itself. This page also shows some cool poses. This part basically shows the colors you have to use for, like, if you want to paint this. I didn't paint mine, but if you want to, you can do that. And here's the instructions. And yeah, here's the back. Pretty cool. I mean, I don't remember this scene. I remember this scene with, like, when it was orange, but I don't remember when it was blue. But whatever. Again, before we start the figure, let me go over these two. This is Rei Ayanami, and this is Ritsuko. You're supposed to paint these and ink them. I'm not going to, but they're pretty cool. This one is like in her school dress. Ritsuko is just being Ritsuko. So let's put these off to the side. Alright, now we can get into the actual figure. And before I say anything, this figure is fantastic. I would definitely recommend this model kit to any Evangelion fan. This was, what was it, like 20 bucks on Amazon? Really, 20 bucks on Amazon. It's a model kit from the 90s, so, you know, there's that. I mean, so maybe the posability isn't as great as they would make it today. So maybe that's why the price is lower. Probably have to paint more things on these 90s model kits. I'm not going to, because I think they look good enough without the paint or lining, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. These are water decals. Oh, would you look at that? The trash. I like stickers. Well, I don't like stickers, but I'd rather stickers than these water decals. They fall off easily. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I'm probably just doing it wrong. There's one right there. I need the pallet rifle. Again, we have these shoulder pylons. They're pretty cool. These parts are stickers. On that EVA Unit 1, they're not stickers. They're plastic pieces. But what are you going to do? Let's take a look at the head. Okay, I don't think it's gonna focus. But if it were to focus, you would see that this is a translucent piece for the eye. This is like one of those, this is like a sticker, I guess you can call it that. It's a sticker. These white parts are stickers. This head is really cool, you know. Let's see, the body part, you actually come with an alternative torso piece. I'm not gonna show that, because I don't know why they would include it in alternate torso piece, but I just use this one because it's the one that was shown in the show. The legs, they're long, like any anime character should be. These parts are blue, these white parts are stickers again. Feet are pretty cool. Again, I didn't paint or ink anything on this, so it looks a little unfinished. That's why. So yeah, main colors are blue and white, obviously. Ooh, this part is coming undone. There we go. Okay, let's look at the back. The back is pretty cool. I've always loved the back of EVAs. They always look so cool with the spine part. These black parts are stickers. I don't know why they couldn't just do that themselves, but this is where the entry plug goes in. Basically, you gotta open this part up and then open this part. There's a little, and then you gotta lift this whole part up. And then when you do that, you move this blue thing out of the way. Oh, come on. Come on. Come out. Come out. It's not going to come out, but you see it in there. This black piece right here. Oh, here we go. It's the entry plug. Why they couldn't mold this thing in white, beyond me. But it's cool how it comes out. I really like this fixture. It's really fun to build, too. But you just push it back down, put that blue piece part, lock this up. Boom. Clean. You wouldn't even think there's an entry plug in there. Back of the legs. But yeah, that's basically the figure. I mean, looks really good. I don't even know if the camera's capturing it as well with my horrible lighting in the back. Sorry for that. So now I guess we can just go over accessories. So for accessories, EVA Unit-00 comes with these regular relaxed hands. I think they're stupid. Why would you come with relaxed hands when you can come with those like gripping hands? You know when the EVA's going berserk. I'd rather that this model nor that one comes with those, which is pretty disappointing. So you get these hands. You can take it off. You replace it with a trigger hand. This, you can hold the pallet rifle. Pallet rifle is really cool, by the way. It's just 2 pieces. It's really basic, but it gets the job done. Okay, so you also get these fist hands. Get them on both sides too. Let me just show you that. So you get these fist hands, like it's about a punch. I really like these fist hands. A lot of people don't care for them because, EVAs don't really punch things. But I think it's cool for like a berserk pose, they're about to go haywire or something. See, that's a pretty cool pose. Okay, what else? Oh, okay. We're not even close to done, folks. So, actually, it comes with more weapons, so don't worry about it. Those were all the hands, by the way. Except for this hand that holds the shield. So, this shield, you might know from the Ramiel fight, whatever that big pyramid angel thing is, whatever its name is. It comes with this hand. This is the shield that EVA Unit-00 used to block the shot from EVA Unit-1. Well, to defend it. Shield's pretty cool. It's just 1 piece. I'm not going to paint it. I don't think it needs to be painted anyway. But here's the hand. Yeah, I'll show you it on the character. This one's a little tricky to get on because you got to hold the hand in place. And the shield likes to slide a lot. Here you go. It's pretty cool. I don't like using it because it slips a lot. What else is there? What else is there? Yeah, you also get this umbilical cable. Plugs right into the back here. See this little thing? Just plug it into this hole. Fits in there pretty nicely. I love this look. I love when the EVAs have the umbilical cable in. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we just leave that in there. Also comes with an axe. Now this axe, you need these hands. The hands come in 2 pieces, and you have to fold them around the weapons like this, and then you just lock them together. Oh crap. They could be pretty tricky sometimes. There you go. Got this one done. I don't particularly like the axe because it's a little loose. It's a little too small for me. But if you like the axe, that's fine. What else? You also have the progressive knife and another progressive knife. These things, I hate them because they don't fit into the hand at all. See, you're supposed to put them in here. And, okay, you're saying, okay, that looks fine. But they're holding it at a side. If I try to move it so it's forward, look, it breaks the hand in half. You can't, you have to keep it at, like this. Like she's shielding with the knife. It's stupid. Here's the other one. It's just as trash. But here you go. Looks like a nice pick. It also comes with this sniper rifle, which I really like. Which is definitely reminiscent of the Ramio fight. Crystal, Angel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Basically, you gotta fold it around the hands again. Trigger finger. Get the second part. Lock it into place. So that's done. Here you go. Looks pretty cool. Get this part. This is just 3 pieces. This part, one side and the other side. It's all gray. I'm gonna just leave it as gray. I'm not gonna paint any of this model kit because I think it just looks fine. Though I might paint one part, but we'll get into that. Yeah, this is a pretty cool look. It's definitely it's pretty badass. Let's get into its last accessory. Now here we have the a very cool accessory, the Spear of Longinus. I know it's called Longinus, but in the Netflix English dub, they say Longinus. They say a lot of things wrong in that dub, but it's fine. I still love it. So this is Longinus. Everyone laugh. It's obviously you're noticing a big problem with this. It's fucking gray. Why is it fucking gray? It should be red. This is literally one piece. They couldn't just mold it in red. They were too lazy. I just don't understand. I don't even think it would cost that much. Just mold it in red. Anyway, if you want this thing to hold it, get this hand. My water decals are coming off because I did such a shit job at them. Put it in there. And it's like that aerial fight. What was that angel called? The one in the stratosphere. It tormented Asuka. Ariel, I think it was called. But here, the Spear of Longinus. You see, it's really cool. I just wish it was red. I don't want to paint it, but I feel like I have to. But no, it's really cool. You can get it into like a throwing pose, like she's throwing the spear in the episode. It's you know, actually it's not too cool. Because the posability on this model kit. Speaking of that, let's get into posability. Okay, so for posability, it's mixed. I think it's good for the most part, but some areas could be better. So let's get into the head. You can do a 360 rotation, up and down. It has this cool thing at the neck where the neck itself moves up and down, which helps the posability. That's really cool. Obviously, there's, this moves up and down. These separately can go side to side. The arms can go in, out, and out. For this part of the arms, this is actually a rubber part, and inside is the joints. So it could get like a more realistic bend at the elbow. But the elbow, because of this rubber, it doesn't bend too far. So this is it straight, this is it bent. So you're not getting a lot of posability there. Obviously the hands rotate 360. Same on this arm. There's like 3 joints in this torso, which is really cool. Go side to side, side to side, back, down. I love this pose. Makes him look more animalistic. For the legs are actually pretty cool, except they can't do a nice spread. They go up that far if you want to get like a kicking pose in. This doesn't come with a stand, so if you want to get a kicking pose in, that's just gonna fall. This is a really good bend. Ooh, I love that. This goes up and down. The foot doesn't move a lot, it goes back, up. This toe can go down and up. This little, whatever the fuck you want to call that. This moves a little. For angle pivot, it's not that good. So posability on this guy, I mean this girl, is not the greatest, but I think it's pretty good for the most part. Definitely not horrible. I could say that. So, all right, let's get into some size comparison before I close out the video. Here we have the Bandai limited model high grade EVA Unit 1 test type. I'll try to review that one next. I really love that. They both come to around 9 inches tall. That's with the shoulder pylons. It's a pretty good height. The side. Here's it next to Rockstar Freddy from the Funko Finance of Freddy's line. Here's it next to the Lord Zed from the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection. And here it is next to the Model Kit Titanic. I don't know what brand this is. I just got off an Amazon, I forgot. But there it is. So what are my final thoughts on this model kit? I think it's great. I personally would recommend it to any Evangelion fan, whether you're serious or just a casual fan. I think this looks fantastic on a shelf. It's a good piece, especially if you paint it, because there's some parts in here that should be painted. I'm not going to. I mean, without the paint, it still looks amazing. These water decals are pretty shit. Stickers, they're fine. Stickers, I don't have a problem with. The accessories are pretty cool. I wish there was a more range of hands. I wish the progressive knives fit in much better. The pallet rifle's pretty cool. Spear of Longinus, wish it was red. But besides that, guys, I think this is amazing. Again, you can get on Amazon for 20 bucks, unless I was the last person to order it, which I doubt. But definitely get it on Amazon. I ordered it, came the next day, so I would definitely do that. But that's all I have to say for this model kit. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening, or whenever the fuck you're watching this. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this review. More reviews to come. I want to review that next. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Peace out.